Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! Time for you to stay locked on to VOB 92.9 FM to hear health information like you've never heard it before. Unless you listened last week. And the week before that, because every Saturday around this time, it's time for 15 diabetic-friendly minutes, all with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. Would you like a clue to what is happening in today's show?
Me. I would like to know.
It is the most important piece of equipment here. Without it, we cannot use our instruments.
Hear what is this most important piece of equipment that G.A. Marshall White is talking about and how it impacts on you.
Early detection saves lives.
Mr. Dwight Edgell and how early detection can save your life and how that impacts on you. All this and more coming up with the compliments of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Diabetic Ice Screening Program, and the bank that can make your financial dreams a reality in a way that impacts on you. Republic Bank.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and you need diabetic services, but you need to make your dollar stretch no further than the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. For vascular, podiatry and diabetic eye screening services or consultations with diabetes doctors and nurses, call 417-0305 today. The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren, St. Michael.
Good morning, VOBers! This is Peter Boyce here, and that is you there. And if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, this show featuring the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren, St. Michael, behind Eunice Gibson Polyclinic, with ample parking for your convenience, is especially designed for you. And the thing about this program is that even if you are not diabetic, you can still learn something that will be useful to you. So for example, what is an autoclave?
I don't know what that is.
An autoclave is an important piece of medical equipment that was recently presented to the Barbados Diabetes Foundation by the Rotary Club of Barbados.
But that's still ain't tell me what's an autoclave.
That's true, and that's why we are going to go to coverage of a special media event that took place at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, where you are going to hear from different people who were present at that presentation, starting with General Manager Marsha White, who will explain exactly what an autoclave is.
How grateful we are here at the Barbados Diabetes Foundation to have received this vital piece of equipment. In my mind, it is the most important piece of equipment here. Without it, we cannot use our instruments. It is, for those who don't know, an autoclave. An autoclave is a piece of equipment that's utilized for sterilizing the equipment that we use to deal with foot care, some wounds as well. It's any equipment that we use here that needs to be sterilized. This piece of equipment is key. So we're also very pleased to announce that we sent a team from the center to the QEH in recent months to be certified. We have Marlon and Gail to my right, and they are in charge of keeping this place clean and keeping our hygiene standards in general to the highest degree of cleanliness. Our walls, our floors, they take care of all of that, and they've come back with a lot more knowledge and confidence to do their job. And then to my left, I have Miss Roshana Reddy, who is now our sterilization expert in-house. So we're very pleased that we're going to be very well equipped to use this new piece of equipment. We have had an old autoclave for some time, and with the increase in patients that we have seen in the last couple of years, as you can imagine, it's used every day, several times a day. It was still working working. Let me say it was still working, but we were concerned that its days were numbered, and we are very pleased that the Rotary Club came to us and was able to give us this very generous donation that allowed us to buy a new autoclave. So we're extremely, extremely grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Marsha White, General Manager of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Now you out there listening to VOB know exactly what an autoclave is. And next you're going to hear from Miss Ermi Darrow Francis of the Barbados Rotary Club with her comments made at the presentation.
Thank you, and a pleasant good morning to all of you from the Diabetes Foundation. A pleasant good morning to all of you and my fellow Rotarians and members of the media. Thank you so much. Today it is indeed a pleasure for us to be here representing the Rotary Club of Barbados and seeing the actual equipment and the project come to life. So 2 years ago, our club would have taken on a major project to help raise awareness of the NCD situation in Barbados, coming out of an initiative launched by the government, which is the Bridgetown Initiative, and we thought that we had the capacity to raise awareness of the NCD situations and to develop an early screening program. Now, we did not do that alone. We could not do it alone. We engaged partners, the Ross University, Surgical Life, and of course the Ministry of Health and other corporate partners who supported us financially. Now, because we had so many volunteers, organizations as well as individuals join us on this project, where we were able to reach every parish in Barbados, screening over 12,000 individuals in rural communities. We were able to, because of the support we received, we were able to end the project with some funds, and we thought it was very appropriate to support an area of interest to the project and to the community of Barbados. So last year we made that donation to help the foundation to source that equipment, and we are very pleased that the equipment is here today and ready for use. Again, we want to call on the corporate Barbados and organizations to continue to support institutions like this one, because we all have to play our part, and no contribution is too small, and certainly no contribution is too large. I think the Rotary Club of Barbados, we will continue to support as much as we can, and also use our voice to gain the support of the community to support causes of that nature. So on behalf of the Rotary Club of Barbados, my fellow Rotarians and I are here to say thank you for allowing us to be part of that project and to contribute to a community that we care about. Thank you so much.
So a big hand to the Barbados Rotary Club for this special charitable donation to the Barbados Diabetes Foundation as they look after the health needs of fellow Barbadians. As we go into our Saturday song of the day, this is Ken Lazarus with a song about brotherly love. Hail the man. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Rotary Club, and Republic Bank.
When the shadows are falling away, even from the eyes of your, express it if you might, as the passing of the night and the coming of the light through a brand new door. How do you tell everybody everything will be well, and the sound of the splitting of the bell is just too good to ignore? You will say, hail the man, that's your brother on the street. You say, hail the man, every time we meet.
We are very pleased that the Rotary Club came to us and was able to give us this very generous donation.
It's a brand new day, and we can say it anyway, but what we really want to say is love, 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 love. Hey, your brother.
My fellow Rotarians and I are here to say thank you for allowing us to be part of that project.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Is love, 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 love.
As we continue our coverage of a presentation of an autoclave to the Barbados Diabetes Foundation by the Rotary Club of Barbados, we will now hear from manager and treasurer of the foundation, Mr. Dwight Edgell, and I want you to listen good as Dwight will not only highlight some of the services of the Diabetes Center for diabetics, but also how non-diabetics can benefit.
One of the things that is important to know at this time, what I was saying, is the intricate link we have with the Ministry of Health in getting the job here done. 98% of the persons who pass through the here, as you say, are diabetic. For corporate Barbados, we want them to know, under my former chair, Mr. Davis, we created some strategic initiatives, piloted on our advertising program with Peter Boyce, who's here with us, where we started an ice screening, a regular national ice screening program, and we also started a vascular program. And what has done, that has afforded a lot of Barbadians the ability to have early detection of problems with their feet and vision. And these are things that always slip between the cracks because we generally hear about loss of limbs, etc. from diabetes. So, as I say, the government itself is getting benefits from the programs that we have established here through Corporate Barbados, because the equipment we have gone for those programs have been given by Corporate Barbados. It is important for all Barbadians to recognize that this space is ours, and that regardless of what you may think, we all at some time or the other will need spaces like this to find healthcare that is affordable. And that's the whole mission here. I'm the finance officer, and I'm not bringing tears over the school when I say that we live on the edge. We are always on the edge financially, but it is important that we keep struggling so that Barbadians and my kids would have environments like this to come years down the road. And we want to send a message which we are here today to all Barbadians, more importantly, access these services. Make sure that if your granny was a diabetic, and your mom was, or your dad was, that you take early detection as a serious thing. I was diagnosed in 2013 as a diabetic, and my size would not say that I am doing well, but I take my medicine every day, and Miss White is humming because she wants me to exercise more. But more importantly, when I got that diagnosis, it was good in a way that I found out at that time, because I have been able to modify my desires and my wants as far as means are concerned, and that has allowed me to stay the course. And that is what early detection does. You know, it's not just for passengers, etc., but even your diabetic situation. So I take the opportunity to encourage all my fellow Barbadians to come to the fore, utilize services such as ours. There's also the Diabetes and Hypertension Association, which is like a partner for us, and they do a lot of community work, whereas we are clinic. And there's nothing wrong with popping into these places and checking your blood sugar at any given time, availing yourself of a lot of the clinics that are popping up on the weekends, because early detection saves lives, you know, and I would wish that for everyone who's a Barbadian. Once again, we must say kudos to the Rotary, Corporate Barbados, and the government for helping us to provide the services we do. And the press need to get involved, because you guys have to not use these opportunities as talking points, but drill down more importantly to Barbadians to become aware of what is totally important, which is early detection and deal with the situation. Okay?
In 2025, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren St. Michael, with their diabetic eye screening, vascular screening, and podiatry services, offers a standard of diabetic services that equals or surpasses any you might receive internationally at a price that everyone can afford. So if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and listening to VOB right now, call and make an appointment to get your eye screened for diabetic retinopathy by calling 243-3937. Or if you are having vascular or circulation issues or need to see a podiatrist or nutritionist, call 417-0305. The last 15 minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, Republic Bank, and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time,
Reach for that extra glass of water. That is the smallest thing that you can do to make the biggest impact on your health.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do